I just hit the mall. You just swipe the cone. Two-door coupe Mercedes. I am too much for you busters. I don't trust them.
Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, each of the last 3 seasons, but have yet to make a deep playoff run. Kenny, what do you think they need to accomplish this season in order to have it be considered successful?
Well, another trip to the playoffs would be nice, but, just getting to the first round and losing, that's not going to cut it. You have to be able to take that chemistry and cohesiveness to the next level.
I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut and at the pivots.
The take no chance slam by the big fella.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Golden State.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Thompson with the bucket.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
And Young kicks to Lopez. Baseline J on the way. The shot no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry wide open. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Johnson can't hit.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
The drive by Thompson. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. It's stolen by Bogut. Barnes passes to Curry. He kicks it to Green. Golden State moving it around. Thompson dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry with another miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Brown. The good-looking shot from the wing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Curry outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Lopez can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. It's stolen by Jack. The pass to Johnson, releases from 15, and he gets it to go.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system, but you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Johnson, good.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Thompson from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
And the dunk by Barnes.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Coach Lionel Hollins. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thank you, Doris.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Jack kicks to Brown. Good D by Thompson.
How about him there, just bodying him?
Go so far.
Good on the shot. Jack's got his first basket.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Bogdanovich is checked in for Markel Brown. And Ellington is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Robinson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Nets with possession here. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Ezeli. There's the dish to Iguodala. Barbosa for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ellington. Again, the Nets for 2.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
All right, now, I want everyone here in the Barclays Center. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Livingston in at the point guard. Thompson misses. Injuries have certainly taken their toll on Bargnani, culminating in disaster last season. Drake suiting up for only 29 games, the fewest ever in his career.
Yeah, I mean, he had a series of leg injuries, the hammy, the calf. Really unfortunate part about it is that he has so much talent, but yet really to develop that on the floor because of all the issues.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Robinson. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovich.
And in thinking about Bargnani's impact, he's a guy who can generate points from every spot on the floor. 3-point range, converts at the rim. He's about 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and shoots free throws like a guard.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And talking about Bargnani last season, he was actually generating efficient numbers when he was healthy. I mean, way up in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. I would love to see him remain healthy and have a chance to quiet the doubters.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole. Because he is just not there offensively.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Brown is checked in for Brooklyn.
And Steph Curry, 6'3", and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Different look here for the Warriors. Jason Thompson, who's checked in for Spates. Bogut comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barnes in for Klay Thompson. It's Brown with the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Barbosa's shot is off.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
A reverse. Rejected by Young. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. Again, Curry missing. Nets leading by 5. Now here is Jack to the inside. And that's good from Bargnani on the assist from Jack. Bargnani's got his first bucket in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Down low. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run. And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bargnani. The Warriors also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Jason Thompson. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry with the 3. Jack with the defensive effort.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Johnson outside. A floater does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man. And just he has an air about it.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Jarrett Jack.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Curry against Brown. Lets it go. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more, Clark, assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Here's Brown. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
He feeds it to Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. Lopez kicks to Johnson. Lopez, a screen on Barnes. Johnson's shot is off. Warriors trail by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry. That's good from 17 feet away. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Brown kicks to Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brook Lopez hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Thompson. Good D by Lopez. So we've reached the end.
Kevin, we have...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. They showed their superiority in the second quarter and got well out. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
The second half.